Hi Virgo, welcome back. Okay, so Virgo, this is your reading and we're going to jump straight into it. And also happy birthday to any of my Virgos. I know it's your birthday season. When I was getting prepared for the reading, I was getting messages about luck being on your side, as it should. It is your season. I was also getting the number 6. And number 6s are relevant to you because, first of all, Virgo rules the 6th house, okay? But also, numerology speaking, the number 6 is all about love, family, relationships, and balance. And I was seeing numerous number 6s. So that may mean that there is something, by the way, out of balance in any of those areas that may need your attention during this time frame, or maybe brought forth during this time frame. I think for you, it's all about resolutions, recognition, equal give and take, especially when it comes to relationships. But you might be getting in your own way sometimes, Virgo. I got a very restrictive energy or a sense of restriction. This could be something you're placing upon yourself or somebody else is placing upon you. But it seems to be interfering, right, with how you're feeling or some sort of progress around a situation. So let's dive deep and see what the cards have to say for my Virgos on this beautiful day. So, I wasn't ready yet. Let's see, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? There we go, the Chariot. What else for my Virgos? The 5 of Cups. Okay. The 2 of Wands. One more. The Fool. So, Virgo, with the Chariot here, this is movement forward, right? This is progression. For some of you, this might be vehicles, driving, travel. It could be as literal as that. You might just be having a lot of movement, or things that you need to do during this time frame, or some of you actually may be traveling. On an energetic level, like in a more general sense, this is about fast movement forward. What I'm concerned about, though, is that it's next to the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is a sense of loss, it's a sense of sadness, it's a sense of just not feeling right, okay? So I guess when I say concern, right, what I mean by that is I wouldn't be making any fast moves, okay, in a situation where, where there's unresolved feelings, okay, or, doing things to impulsively try to make yourself feel better, because when we're sad, it takes a lot of strength to sit in sadness without wanting to, find distractions or do things to alleviate that pain within us, right? But sometimes when we do that, when we use distractions or impulsive behaviors or whatever during a time of need, we end up regretting it, or it backfires. So be careful that you're not trying to plug a hole, right? And then end up sinking your whole ship. So that's a caution. I feel like there is progress here, and there's this deep desire to have a fresh beginning or a clean slate, or to jump out of maybe a difficult moment or a sad moment, right? But all things come in time, right? And again, you cannot rush the emotional process as much as we would like to do that, right? Me included, as human beings. I also get this message, Virgo, about you being guided, having spirit guides around you, receiving guidance through your intuition, and pay attention to your emotions. You have an emotional guidance system that is built within you. And most people don't even know what their feelings mean, but I'll tell you in general, if it feels bad, that's not the time to act on anything. Okay. If it feels good, weigh it out, think about it, then take action. That's a very simplistic version. If you want the total breakdown of how to pay attention to your emotions, I guess you can follow me on Facebook. But, you know, feels bad, it's bad. Feels good, it's good. You know, that's oversimplifying it. But it's crazy how many people have no clue about that. Like, they'll feel that tug of pain or sorrow or vengeance, and they'll follow it anyways, and then be surprised when it blows up in their face, you know. But it's like your body was telling you the whole time, your emotions were telling you the whole time, just you were not paying attention, right? So pay attention to how you feel, Virgo, especially during this time frame, especially because I feel like the energy is moving extremely fast right now. So you could either go with the stream or you could resist the stream. I recommend going with it. But let's see what else we have here. Some of you have a new vision of your future, a new vision of where you want to go, and yet needing to take it day by day here with this card. This is kind of moment by moment type of energy. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. Your vision isn't going to come to complete fruition in a day's time. But if you stick with it and you're consistent and you hold that vision, Virgo, and then each day do the best you can to make the most progress while also, you know, paying attention to how you feel and trying to feel as good as you can feel, then that vision will ultimately manifest exactly the way that you want it to. But you have to pay attention and you have to be consistent. Consistency is the key here. So you also have the card of harmony and the card of awareness. So I love that. The card of harmony is like finding peace within yourself, finding harmony with your surroundings, no longer being on edge, right? Kind of progressing out of that edgy energy. And then there is some sort of newfound clarity coming in for you, Virgo, or new awareness that is being brought to you, whether that be about yourself or others. But let's deep dive and see exactly what this is for my Virgos. So what do we need to know? Let's see. You have the Fool, Temperance. I have a song in my head. That's all I'm getting. Is that rhythm. It's Miley Cyrus. It's like one of her newer songs. I don't want to say it's the newest. Maybe it was the one recently released. I cannot get the lyrics. If somebody is really good at picking up rhythm and you figured out what song that was, please put it in the comments below. And if I think of it, I'll tell you. Okay, so here you go. You have the Fool again. Now, the Fool's come out twice. Now, that could also be an omen to pay attention to your decision making, because sometimes the Fool is foolish, right? Jumps into things, is impulsive, doesn't look before they leap, and gets them in trouble. So there's that caution again to not let your emotions override you. Let me put it to you this way. When you're feeling an emotion, don't override it with impulsive action. Listen to the emotion, sit with the emotion, figure out what it means, and then. Because Temperance can be very back and forth, very up and down, very moody and unstable energy. But on the flip side, this could also be taking chances, you know, or calculated risks after weighing something out. But have you weighed it out first? And that's the encouragement. Have you done that? Have you done that work within you first? If so, this may be time to take action. Because you have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is all about taking action, you know, going for something, going forward, like making your move, right? With the Death and Rebirth card, it's interesting to me that it's next to the card of action. So your actions, whatever you choose to do, right, over, can I have a time frame? Over these next few weeks, your actions are going to determine how things change, transform, or end in your situation, in your experience. And I use the term end loosely because for every ending there is a new beginning, you know. But you get what I mean, like karmically speaking, energetically speaking. But let's go deeper and see what this is about. There's that song again. What the hell is that song? It's gonna drive me wild. I can't even get the lyrics to tell you guys. I just know that's the rhythm of the song. Okay, the Lovers, the Six of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. And the Tower. Okay, interesting. I got the Tower in the daily reading today. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll be able to see it there. But that was for the collective. So here is the Lovers, and here is the Six of Swords. This is your counterpart, an important person to you, a soulmate, a twin flame. I hate the word twin flame, but you know, some of you dig that. That type of stuff here. So there's a significant connection showing up, is what I'm saying. And the Six of Swords is like being unable to come to a resolution. Okay, this is also, you know, feeling a bit lost, feeling like you don't know where you're headed, right? And maybe that's what the back and forth is about. Maybe that is what the uncertainty or sadness is about. The Five of Pentacles is feeling alone. It's abandonment. It is a sense of being left out in the cold, right? And then the Tower, boom. There's some sort of big change coming through here, Virgo. And this is on a universal level. So this may feel like it's out of your hands, but just trust and divine timing, right? And I feel like this is a powerful change, a powerful transformation. It fell under the Rebirth card. Okay, and then it also fell under the Awareness card. So there's some sort of change or ending or transformation that may be surprising, and bringing your awareness, right, of a situation, of a person or a connection to the forefront, or a heightened awareness, if you will. And I'm going to dive deep and see what that's about. So let's get some more cards and see. What is the Tower about? Really? Oh my goodness. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Virgo. Over the Tower, I got the High Priestess, which means your intuition, something you see coming, you know, receiving information ahead of time before something actually happens. Sometimes it could be premonitions, deja vu, things of that nature. But then you have the Moon, which is super emotional. Yes, it's intuition as well, but it's not listening to your intuition. It's letting your emotions override your intuition. Be so careful about that, Virgo. That is a repetitive message in this reading. So, I'm not really getting those specifics around what is... Oh, okay. So some of you, like a situation is occurring. You're asking yourself what is the right thing to do. Spirit is giving you the information via your intuition, and your emotions are overriding it or overwhelming you to where you cannot hear it. Why? And what is the situation? This is around relationships or a relationship. could be toxic in nature. But see, the thing is like, if you pay attention to your emotions, it's going to show you the true colors, your true colors, other people's true colors, this other person's true colors. So pay attention. You're getting some sort of perspective and some clarity here. And it's coming through intuitively, but it's coming through on an emotional level. But the encouragement is to not let your emotions override your logic. This could be with more than one person. Let's go further. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Okay. You have two different situations going on here. Okay, so let me break these apart. And this could be why there's some back and forth in the energy, right? Because I feel back and forth, or two different scenarios, or two different things you're dealing with. Because the Page of Cups is like being open to success, right? And opening yourself up to new ideas of success, new networks, new people that can help you with that. Just opening yourself up in general. And you also have the Magician. So this is saying that you have the ability, Virgo, to create the success that you so desire, as long as you stay consistent with your vision. And I got that message earlier. Like, it's about taking it one day at a time. It's about finding harmony in what you do and loving what you do. And in that aspect of your life, I feel like it's kosher, right? Then we got this weirdness going on here, where when it comes to love or relationships, there's either an ending going on that is jolting you, okay? Or like a situationship here, or two situationships going on, okay? I'm going to try and keep this general because it's a general reading, but it seems like when it comes to the emotions, there's something that is unresolved here, or like unresolved feelings. Like I said, a sense of abandonment. And then there's this tower moment, and it's like you should see it coming, but you don't see it coming. And the reason you may not fully see it coming is because you've been so involved in your emotions, you haven't been listening to your intuition. So there might be something that comes to the surface, Virgo, that surprises you or shocks you, or maybe you're not aware of, and now you're aware of it, or maybe another person is becoming aware of something that pertains to you. This involves more than one person. There is three people involved in this situation, at least three prominent people that I can see. And again, I'm getting more specific than I want to. There's some sort of toxic energy around this, and yet it's got to come to the surface in order for the truth to be shown, or for you to see the truth about something. And the more I try to dig for information, the more I don't get. We'll try one more card. Yeah, this is pertaining to love. That's all they'll give me. So I guess you're going to have to wait and see. Wait and see, observe, stay in your lane. You know, you've got good things coming into you. Keep with your vision. Try to come from a place of logic instead of emotion when making financial and relationship decisions during this time frame. As I feel like the energy is rippling right now and is moving extremely fast. So, let's see what the guidance is for my Virgos. And I still don't have the lyrics to that song. I know somebody's gonna know it. Put it in the chat, please. Okay, card that you got is Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for much needed cleansing. Just as you wash a car, clean the house, or tidy an office, Your body needs care and attention. It's time for spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Spend this time taking care of and nurturing yourself. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs that you may be connecting with or have in your own birth chart. I have Pisces here, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Aries again, Cancerian energy, Scorpio again. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing. Again, that can be in your chart or the chart of the person or people you are dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, though. And if it does resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, please comment no matter what. Just give me a hi, a what's up, a heart. The more traffic I get on these videos, the higher up in the algorithm I get, and the more long lasting my page will be. I took a long chunk of time off of doing readings because my own life went through a tower moment. So help me get back to where I deserve to be on the ranking, and I deserve to be #1 in my biased opinion. But you can help me by comment, like, share this with your friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm going to start back with the Sunday live readings this Sunday, actually, so stay tuned for that. Also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. And now TikTok. All of my social media is linked in the description box below. Wishing you the very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.